Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to video number 5 for Channel 3.0 Drafts. Coming off a couple of fresh 3.0s. One of them was with Selesnya. So I'm kind of tempted by bias to take Conclave Guildmage, which very powerful card. It's great against Boros. It's weak against flyers. I mean, the only other option is like Runaway Steamkin, but you have to be very heavy red. So I'm okay first picking like a green card or a blue card, but there's nothing strong in blue here. Dark Blade Agent isn't good enough to first pick. And Steamkin requires you to be in a very red-heavy deck. So I don't think it's reasonable to take Steamkin there. So here I'm looking at maybe like True Fire Captain or Chamber Sentry to stay open. Chamber Sentry is a really good card. Yeah, I'm taking Chamber Sentry again. Green gives us access to Circuitous Route, which enables the 5 color, which is actually much easier to get in this format than one would think. And if it wasn't a Chamber Sentry, I think I would be looking at something like a True Fire Captain or a Healer's Hawk. But this is colorless. We could still end up like, if I see a Spybug next pick with a Notion Rain in here that can wheel, I'm going to be happy that I picked a colorless card, which can go into any deck. Like, you know, speak of the devil. I made a joke that if I see like Dimir uncommon, it's really strong. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take House Guildmage here. I think it's stronger than Bloodbound Phantasm. Usually I found that you lack Surveil enablers rather than Surveil payoffs. So House Guildmage is quite versatile, and if nobody else wants Dimir Thoughtbound Phantasm can wheel, we might also get something like a Crushing Canopy or a Guildgate or a Dimir Informant. There is a Fresh Face Recruit, and we did just see a Boros card, but you know, I'd rather just take the stronger cards. And now we get a Kral Harpooner, which is just auto, you know, snaps at snap pick. This card is stupid. Golgari Selesnya in anything, it's amazing. And with it's really good with cards like the Menagerie that returns a 1, 2, and 3 drop respectively from your graveyard. It's also good in that if we end up with black. So let's see what we get. So I'm still seeing Boros. I mean, maybe that's where we need to go. Could also go with Golgari. Lola Giant is a decent Golgari card. It goes with Dimir, given what House Guildmage does. Selective Snare is better in a Spells Matter deck. But with what we have right now, we're kind of doing a good job of filling the graveyard. So I'm going to take Lola Giant. Both Kral Harpooner is designed to die, as is House Guildmage. Now we get a Rosemane Centaur. And a very strangely colored Is It Guildgate. I think we just take this 4/4. I could try to get Q with the Guild Summit and Chamber Sentry and make a guild deck, but there's no need to do that. That's kind of like, that should not really be a core strategy of your deck this early on. I don't think. So given that Shieldmate is replaceable, we could take a Selesnya Guildgate here, which I'm happy doing. Yeah, Iron Child Beetle I think is actually maybe a little stronger than Peacemaker, but we don't have any 3 drops. And that's the only reason why I'm going to take Peacemaker. This thing is excellent with Healer's Hawk. And I think if we had one, I would take this. Man, maybe this is the wrong pick. I don't know. Mm, the thing is, like, we don't have any control payouts right now. I was thinking maybe I should take Pilfering him. All right, we're gonna go for Selesnya. Sure, Demir Gilgate for a Sentry. Christian Canopy is more important than Urban Utopia. I love Crush Contraband. This is actually not bad in Selesnya. Oh, sweet. Really? All right, we're doing it. Guild Summit wheeling means we might even wield something like Glaive of the Guild Pack, and now I kind of just want to take every Guild Gate that comes my way and make a stupid, like, multicolor deck. Rampaging Monument, yeah. There's also the Death Champion. Nah, Champion's stronger. Champion's way stronger. This thing just makes tokens. That's so annoying. I have I have two mana sinks now. And I have something that generates a ton of mana. Yeah, it's Healer's Hawk. Ugh. I'm gonna take Healer's Hawk. No, I'm gonna take Healer's Hawk. It's way more important. Unicorns are like our first 4-drop. But it's good with what we're trying to do. We're trying to go wide. This can help the alpha. If not immediately, then maybe in a couple of turns. Probably just, yeah, Golgar, Gilgate. I mean, this also kind of synergizes with Selesnya in the sense that if you can't overrun your opponent, you can just trade a lot while maybe still getting in some damage in a race. And then Lola Giant can just finish things off by dealing an extra like 3 to 4 points of damage on turn 7, 8, 9. Well, I don't have to explain why we're taking this.